Absolute shambles. I don't know what to say about that game. Like, Man United nil, Tottenham Hotspur 1, as you can see by the screen, full time. And we did it to ourselves. We did it to ourselves. We couldn't win the Europa League to secure ourselves in the Champions League. The players didn't want to fight for their bonuses added onto their existing money that they have. Our manager decides to make changes in the 75th minute and then make another change in the 90th minute. That's the team that I support, which is Manchester United. And for that reason, we lost 1-0. And you know what? I had to take time out because I didn't want to come here and rant. It was just going to be a little rant, but after the game, I was very frustrated, very frustrated. And I'm now I'm just swaying between, I don't know if I'm hammering out or hammering doubt, because as a manager, when you're losing 1-0 in the first half, you know to try to make sure in the second half you don't make the same mistakes. You be proactive. In the changing room, you're talking to the players, you're telling them, okay, this is what we do. Like, we can't do the same things we're doing in the first half. Let's try and switch it up. But why are we doing things again, time and time and time again? Like, I'm just not understanding what we're doing. Let's just quickly do some things right now. Rasmus Højlund, again, a stinker. Couldn't hold the ball up at all when the ball went up there. He couldn't hold it up. Every time when the ball went to him, it just wasn't getting there. It just wasn't going. Ahmad. I know Ahmad did a good first half, but second half, absolutely atrocious. Going down the wing, Udogi just had him in the pocket, second half. Little jinky me jink, couldn't get anywhere. Nothing, man. Luke Shaw couldn't do what we could have done for him. Decides to handball the ball into the back of the net. And I have Arsenal fans calling me, don't they have any shame? Arsenal fans are calling me and telling me that they've won, that Tottenham have won the game. What about your own club? Like, why is Arsenal fans calling me and telling me about the game? The Tottenham have a European trophy. That's more than Arsenal will ever have. But forget about that right now, because we had a chance as a poor enough season that we had to make sure that we could have secured ourselves in the Champions League and win that game. And we decided to just throw everything away. I wonder what the conversations were before the game, during the tunnel, and at halftime. Because if I was the manager, the motivation I would have given my players is that I just don't understand why these players weren't motivated at all. Bruno Fernandes, I'm sorry, but didn't do anything. I just don't feel like he had any half a yard to actually show what he could have done. Where was the passion and the desire from the Bilbao game, the Lyon game? Where was that? I didn't see that at all. It just felt like it was just a normal Premier League game. And that's not on. I'm not here for that stuff. I'm here to win. You know, we could have used that money to actually buy players that we needed to make our team better. And now we have to use the the scraps that we have to buy players that who actually don't really want to come to our team, but just come anyways. I just don't understand why the team is like that, to be honest. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I just need to make sure that moving forward, we are actually doing something, You're saying, like, what else can we do? But I don't understand if there's anything else that we could do in this situation. Like, if I was, as I said to you before, like, if I was part of the managerial team, as I spoke to you before, I'll just scrap it up because I don't know what to do. Again, if we do sack the manager, we have to again use that same money that we are trying to pay for players to actually use that on a manager. That's another couple million spent already. So it is hard. But I just want to make sure that I just want my club to be great again. But being great again also comes with responsibilities, in my opinion. Like, in the beginning of the game, you don't just act like that. Onana could have saved that 100%. I just don't understand what he was doing in that moment when that ball went into the goal. The position was very poor. I feel like the manager got the starting lineup completely wrong today. My opinion would have played Xerxes. Because when he did come in the 75th minute and Garnacho came on, instantly you saw changes. I don't agree with the Mason Mount starting. Impact player. You bring him in the second half. Fans are saying that he should have started because of how he did previously. But for me, leave him on the bench, bring him on as an impact, the same way we did against Bilbao. The same way you can do against Tottenham. Because again, I feel like it's just a normal Premier League game. And we're here to win trophies. And now we just have to move forward to our next game. Like, what is there to... This whole season was literally on this Europa League final as fans. And now, unfortunately, we have just tarnished that away. So, hey, what can we do now? Like, if I'm Ineos, am I giving Amrin the money for him to spend? Because judging by his performances that he's just done and how he did manage the team, I can't trust that manager now. In my opinion, some people might disagree with me, but I can't. I can't give him a certain amount of money now to be like, okay, cool, here's the money, to take it, and let's see what players you would like to come to the team. What are Ineos doing? They need to actually have a meeting and figure out who they need to bring on as another manager, if that's the case. And this is true again. The problem is Ineos, because again, it is not just about Amarin, It's not. Like, I was very frustrated after that game. Very, very frustrated. And it just took me a while to be like, you know what? Let me just calm down before I say something, Because I was listening to other fans' opinions and they were just talking about how the game was, and they was talking about how, yeah, is this person's fault? Or is this player's fault? Or if Amarin did this or did that, yes, it's all well and good. But at the end of the day, we lost the game. We lost the game, Are Ineos really the people who we thought they were when they first joined the club? Because we had a plan. How many interviews has Sir Jim Ratcliffe had with different media outlets about his plan for the club? And we're seeing how it looks like in fruition right now. It's not going to plan. So can we trust that factor? We can't trust that factor. Because for an owner to take, let's say, 25% of the club or 27% of the club, And then all these things are happening. We haven't got money for this. We haven't got money for that. We don't know how to support this. Caretakers need to go on leave. Dinner ladies are taking lunch out. They can't even pay. Amrin had to use his own money to pay for people to even come to the final. That's not an ownership I want to be a part with. I need someone to come into this club with a plan and a purpose in mind. So when we do come in this club, when you do come into this club, for example, we know what we're looking out for. That's what I want to see next season. If Amrin does stay in this club, what is his plan moving forward? How can he get the fans on board? Because right now, us losing this game has now put us in extreme turmoil right now. Fans have been divided into if we should support this manager or if this manager should be out of the club. And other fans are even looking at Ineos right now. And for me, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm so close to saying it. I'm actually so close. Like, oh. Hold on. Let me bring you into the studio because I need to hear your opinion on this matter. I need to hear your opinion on this matter. Like, I don't know what to do, man. Let's have a quick like 15-20 minute conversation or something like that. Cut. Because this was literally about to be a short video, and I'm just like I'm just there. Like, you're just banking, you put all your money into something, and then you realize, you know what? Like, you can actually do well. And then it figures out the money that you put in is not going to plan. But you feel like the plan is not on your fault. It's just how it went. And for me, that's not on. Because I don't want my players to be like that when I'm trying to rally them up for a final. Like, I'm rallying them up for a final and then they're acting like that. Like, that can't be, it can't be something like that. You know what I mean? It can't be. Like, it has to be a place where it's just like, you know what? Everyone's comes together. We are trying to win this game. I'm going to be at the back defending. You're going to be in the midfield doing the midfield creativity. And up front, if you can't get the ball to stick, play, pass and move. Amrin needs to show that he has guts. Cojones. And right now, I just don't think he has that, man. No, I'm too vexed. I'm actually too vexed. You know what? Yeah, no, I can't do this. I'm sorry. I can't do this. Smash a like, guys, man. Take care. Peace.